3.
Hello Harsh. So here the page 2. Here I am going to ask you several questions related to the New Zealand Standard 3910-2023 document, right? Especially clauses which you have referenced in your report, right? You can give simple, right, practical answers, right? Just taking time. So tell me, my first question is, what New Zealand Standard 3910-2023 clauses you have referenced in your report?
As in my report, I have considered two clauses.
Okay.
Clause number 9, which is variations. In that, I have selected 9.1.
Okay.
Variations permitted. And next clause, I have selected clause number 30, which is dispute resolution. And in 13.1, I have selected resolution of disputes.
Okay. Good. So you have selected 9.1 variation permitted and 13.1 resolution of disputes. Yeah. Good. So can you tell me briefly what are the main purpose of these two clauses?
As if we talk about the clause number 9.1, which is variation permitted, it allows like the construction site main thing to the contractor to approve the variations that the client want. If the client want like increase the project cost, so the contractor has to approve it. Then some variations can be helpful in the.
It means like there are different parties involved in for this project.
Yeah.
So 9.1 allows to the client or any other party, right,
to approve the variations.
Yeah, it
and
means
if
instead of the variation,
approving the variations, some disputes occur. So they can use the clause number 13.1, which like help us to resolve the disputes that may occur in the construction site while building a construction project.
in the good faith and the negotiation man, right? So can you, how do these clauses support your recommended contract type? Can you remember your contract type and the procurement method?
Yeah, I can remember my
Procurement
contract, contract type and procurement method. So the contract type is the lump sum contract type, and the procurement method is the traditional procurement method that has been used.
Yeah. Any idea about how do these clauses support to your traditional contract, traditional procurement and the lump sum contract?
Yeah, like according to my report, the lump sum contract, compared to my report, as the client provides the lump sum idea.
Now, starting with the how the traditional procurement method support with these clauses, like example.
Like traditional procurement, according to clause 9.1, the variation permitted, it is a formal process. The client has to do all the formal process, and he has to inform each and every senior contractor or a quantity surveyor
Instructions,
the variations
and
that
changes.
we did. And as if we talk about the variation clause 13.1, which is the resolution of dispute, so the workers or the quantity surveyor, the disputes they have, it has to be recorded in the formal process, and incident report should be prepared.
It means like providing the structures, procedure for managing the changes and solving the disputes. If any dispute arise in between parties.
Dispute arise in the parties according to doing variations, which can be like time, cost, or the labor.
Okay. So just give one example, practical example of the application of one of these clauses. You can select a variation or the dispute. Practical
like,
example.
If I talk about the practical example, so I know the practical example. The client told the contractor to renovate the rooftop with the species and the green plant, which was not a part of a contract.
Yes.
Then the contractor passed that variations to the quantity surveyor, and quantity surveyor has approved that request, and after that the labor has constructed those species.
Yes. So variation permitted means that client asking to change the scope. Right?
Change the building, building consequences.
Yes. So then contractor submit the variation, then the quantity survey of the consultant or the engineer, right? He can approve the variation based on the details, right? So thank you very much, Harsh. Thank you very much.